Hey everybody, welcome into this next game. It is going to be our final game of this particular series. We are going to be spawning directly on top of MoW.Matiz, who is the blue Zerg in the top right, going up against RobotBoy, who is the orange Zerg in the bottom left. We have MoW.Matiz complementing RobotBoy's style. I have to say it is incredibly good that MoW.Matiz is complementing RobotBoy's style because it is an incredibly unique style. There's the massive upgrades for the Lings into the Ling Infestor is really powerful, and it ended up so far 2 games in a row. RobotBoy has managed to kill off the third of MoW.Matiz completely, and MoW.Matiz has never been able to get that third back up yet again. The reason why MoW.Matiz won the last game was because of the fact that he just never tried to get a third again, never tried to come back economically, and tried to come back with Roach Infestors, and it worked. He did a very good job of being aggressive with that, and then he ended up stopping the production of roaches and going for pure Ling Baneling to go ahead and be aggressive. Alright, so now for those of you watching this live, I immediately want to give you all an incredible amount of points and happiness and just general props, because as of right now, the semifinals and finals have been begun officially by Team Liquid, so those sticking around, I appreciate it a lot. Feel free to go to zanderfever.tv/vote. Let us know who you think is going to be winning, as right now, we are still seeing that people are really having faith in MoW.Matiz, which is quite cool. Because MoW.Matiz is really showing to be in an amazing position to come in a comeback. I mean, winning that last game is a huge momentum switch, because RobotBoy won almost, I don't want to say one side, but he won very solidly in that first game. So MoW.Matiz to come back and win the second game is a big confidence boost for him. And RobotBoy knows that MoW.Matiz has a difficult time with the style because, well, he won the first game pretty solidly, and he beat and he barely got beaten in that last game. It was a very close game. So RobotBoy may just do the exact same thing again, where he gets the quick Evo Chamber, gets a quick carapace upgrade, does the Ling Baneling play, and then moves into the upgrades and the Infestors. And it's a really cool thing to see how he balances his lair timing with his aggression. It's really hard to just streamline ZVZ build orders because there's so many different situations, so many different levels of aggression, and so many different small minor timings and everything that can be used in the matchup, and it means that there's a lot of opportunity for both adaptation and just plain screwing up. There's really no kinder way to put it. It is just so easy to screw up ZVZ. And it can be a frustrating matchup to play. For watching, it's amazing. I mean, my god, all this constant action, it's so cool. Absolutely, incredibly, devastatingly cool. And I emphasize the devastating because when you have massive green acid explosions going off and killing off a dozen units in one, I'd say that's pretty darn devastating. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Evo Chamber going down for RobotBoy right now, which is, once again, leading credence to the fact that he will probably be going for the fast carapace upgrade, which this series has taught me makes Zerglings die in 2 hits to Banelings as opposed to 1 hit, which is incredibly important when you're talking about the we're talking about those Ling Baneling wars that are so prevalent in hatch first games that like we are seeing right now. Alright, so let's see if you guys have voted any more. Are we still having at 80? Yep, we're still at 80-20. You guys are really liking the fact that MoW.Matiz is here. He's a very strong player. He's part of Ministry of Wind. RobotBoy, I do not know if he's on a team. He could theoretically be, but if he is, I am unaware, unless Robot is his team and Boy is his name, or vice versa. Who knows? But he should be able to escape with his Overlord. I highly doubt the Queen will be able to pick it off, but the Baneling Nest is now going down for MoW.Matiz, and RobotBoy is coming in here with the carapace upgrade. Alright, so there it is. That style is once again happening in this game, and we're going to see how MoW.Matiz is going to handle it. He may just skip a third base altogether and try and mimic a little bit more of what happened in the better parts, the better stages of the last game. Considering the fact that third base got killed, wasn't able to accomplish much, so MoW.Matiz may just cut his future losses and just not get a third at all. Alright. So apparently RobotBoy is on NCM clan. Thank you, J2. I'm going to go ahead and actually get that into the overlay right now. NCM. No idea what NCM is, but shout out to you guys for having an awesome Zerg player getting so far in the TSL qualifier. So big thank you to you guys for having an awesome player. So here's the lair of Matiz. Looks like he is indeed going for a faster lair and going for more of a wall at the front, which is a much better defensive spot than he's had before, especially because Daybreak the third is so far away, and Tiga is a little bit closer. Cloud Kingdom is a little bit closer. Daybreak, it is not close. So here we have the Bailey Nest now done for RobotBoy. His actually metabolic boost is almost done. He kind of has a little bit of a later metabolic boost than normal because of the fact that he has to use his gas to get down this Evo chamber, because you see 160, 110. It does take a full 50 seconds longer to get that carapace upgrade than it takes to get the melee upgrade. The metabolic boost upgrade got messed up by the ME, and clearly you can tell it's later on in the cast now that I'm making mistakes like that. Because now we're going to see Bailey getting nice explosions off. The Spine Car is going to help this amazingly well, as we're watching as all of these units are going to be streaming forward, doing a lot of damage, as Matiz is just in an amazing spot to defend this. Is actually, if you look at his building placement, it's great against Zerglings and Banelings. It's fully choked, basically, and we're having Roaches going to help fill in and add range attack from the back. These Queens, though, are looking to be like they're going to be falling. There we see the dead going down, and oh no, we've got the Lings on the hold position down there. And no, Matiz didn't mineral patch those drones, so we're going to see a lot of them actually die to very little, and the Lings are going to go straight into the main base, and there they go. They're going to start focusing down a couple of those drones. Now they can get engaged by Lings, but they got the +1 carapace that is so important. Look at how one-sided that battle just was. There was more Lings out there for Matiz, and you saw RobotBoy completely envelop them and end up taking a better position in that battle. And now we're also seeing RobotBoy will be getting his third base up, as Matiz is getting hammered right now. But look at the food counts. Even though Matiz is getting hammered in this aggression, he's got 10 more drones and almost 15 more food, and his drones are doing a great job actually in fending off the Zerglings. He still hasn't gotten any kind of lair tech out, though his lair is completed. He could get Bailey Nest out. There's no glial reconstitution for his roaches, so he's not going to be able to get roach speed out for them soon. He's even actually behind a queen. Is he behind 2 queens? I actually think he is, because I don't see anything. Yeah, he's actually behind 2 queens. That is a really unfortunate thing. He actually ended up losing both of them in that battle. But 3 drones are coming out for RobotBoy. I wonder if they'll just rally to their respective bases. Alright, but we're having a lot of Lings coming down here in the top. They're going to start streaming over to meet up with these Lings and Banelings. And will Matiz be able to actually defend this? We're going to see the 2 Banelings are going to push forward. They get a nice trade there. A lot of Lings and Banelings go down for very little. There we have Matiz getting another big Baneling set of Baneling hits. And we're having the Roaches stay alive. We're having 2 more Banes going to go forward, get some nice shots as well. Matiz is getting these perfect Baneling hits, all things considered, and we are now seeing him feeling comfortable enough to get the Roach speed upgrade. Really enjoy the fact that he's getting that Roach speed upgrade, because it's going to allow him to finally be able to be aggressive with those Roaches. After this aggression from RobotBoy is going to have to cease and desist. But as of right now, there is no lair tech out for RobotBoy. He's going to go for a Roach Horn, which means he may be intending to actually stay on Hatchery Tech and just try and bust Matiz's 2-base Hatchery, or 2-base Lair Tech with his 3-base Hatchery Tech, which is nothing wrong with that at all. He's got a fair amount of mining all around, things considered, considering that he's also behind in the workers. His drone count is only 7 behind, but his mineral count is even. It's the gas income that he is lacking, and that means Matiz is going to have a little bit of an advantage, as gas is the most important resource for the Zerg race, excluding early game minerals. But I think that's pretty much true of every single race. I mean, it's not a rocket scientist statement. Now we're watching them moving forward. We do see that these are 1/1 Lings out now. Matiz has got his +1 missile attack, and now he's got a lot of Roaches, and this is a scary amount of Roaches. If he can focus fire those Banelings down, those are going to be some rather hurt Zerglings, and we're going to see the attacks going forward. Will he kite? He's actually pulling back nicely. Well done. RobotBoy actually ends up wasting those, though, and there we see the Spine Cars and the Banelings doing a great job of killing off those Lings, and now we're having Matiz going for his counterattack, going across the map. RobotBoy is going to see a couple Lings moving forward, but we should be seeing a fair amount of damage being done by Matiz with his attack. I mean, look at the food counts. It is very much in favor of Matiz in terms of army supply, almost twice that. And we are seeing RobotBoy getting caught in his transition to roaches. No, that's really bad. Matiz has got his +1 missile attack, which I guess is going to be a little more effective than the +1 carapace of those guys. But now we're having the Banelings attacking the mineral line. We do have a flank by RobotBoy. He might be able to get enough reinforcements to defend this, but Matiz has got a lot of roaches. And oh no, RobotBoy's count of units is going decreasing. He's not able to get out enough links, and look at the food count. Matiz is going forward and doing a ton of damage as RobotBoy is not able to accomplish all that much in his defense. He just doesn't quite have the economy to back up his 3 base and everything. We see acid deaths everywhere, and we're watching as these spine crawlers are rooting and going down. There we go. We're just seeing death here, death there, death everywhere, as RobotBoy is now down to less than half of that by Matiz. There we have the strange happy face, and that kind of was a strange game, but it was definitely a really fun style to see and everything. So with that, RobotBoy does end up losing. Matiz will move on, representing Ministry of Wind incredibly well. That was a crazy awesome ZVZ, one of the most aggressive ones I've ever seen, the first time I've ever seen that particular style being used. RobotBoy has made a fan out of me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think that will be it for now, but that was an amazing series to end this on. Thank you everyone who watched, thank you everyone who voted. I had an amazing time. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go watch the semis and the finals.